Oh my gosh, y'all, let this serve as a warning that this can indeed happen. A day at a Southern California beach just about turned deadly when two children became trapped in a sand hole that collapsed as waves were coming in and filling the hole. This was reportedly near Newport Beach Pier. The incident reportedly happened last month in August, and it caused a desperate rescue that was caught on the video you just saw that has since gone viral on social media. It was said people started to panic as several adults tried to dig the boys out of the hole before the rising tide would leave them submerged in water. Lifeguards eventually came to the scene and they began a frantic rescue effort against time to try and save the children from the wet sand in the hole. Witnesses reportedly watched in fear while three adults were trying to save the boys before they drowned in the hole. According to reports, the two boys to begin with were just enjoying the hole that they had dug, but they were eventually left buried waist deep in the wet sand. This was after the waves started to hurl towards them. They were not able to move in that wet sand. It then reportedly caused the holes of the wall to cave inward, and that caused them to be pinned in place. The hole was quickly filling with ocean water. It was said that with each passing second, the water continued to rise in the hole, and the walls in the pit were getting tighter and tighter around the boys' legs. One of the kids started to scream to get a lifeguard. Adults started to frantically dig in the hole with their hands and plastic beach buckets, but the waves just kept coming. Then the three lifeguards from Newport Beach came to rescue. One of the lifeguards reportedly dropped down and began to frantically scoop the wet sand, while another lifeguard tried to create a makeshift dam. A lifeguard reportedly said that once that sand gets wet, it gets heavy, and it basically buried them, their waist down, and they could not move themselves to get out of the hole. It was said that the kids were lucky that their bodies, the rest of the bodies, were above the sand. But when they are tunneling, or if they had gone too far down and the sand caves in above them, that can be very dangerous, and they likely wouldn't have made it. According to reports, it took several minutes for the lifeguards to loosen enough wet sand to get them free. Authorities reportedly said that this is just a reminder that, yeah, the beach is beautiful, but it can also be dangerous too. Lifeguards said that collapses like these are way more common than we think, and that's scary. It was said that dry sand can appear to be stable, but once water saturates it, it becomes heavy and unstable. Thank goodness these boys were saved. I've heard stories like these before. Speaking of this, what about quicksand? You know, I used to hear about quicksand all the time when I was little, and it was a fear of mine, but I've never encountered it, luckily. Have y'all ever experienced anything like this before or seen anything like this happen? If so, let me know in the comments, and for more content, be sure to follow and subscribe on YouTube.